Welcome to Take Two, the podcast with the Rock 95 morning crew, Craig, Brian, and MJ. And this week, it's the best of stuff you may have missed with the Rock 95 morning crew. I'm very excited this time of year because I love the Consumer Electronics Show.
Yeah, all kinds of crazy items coming out.
I think it's fun. I would love to attend one of these one day. So we're going to play Buy, Borrow, or Burn. I'm going to give you some products that are newly showcased for the world to see one day, hopefully, and you have to tell me whether you would buy them, you would borrow them, maybe try them out, or you would just burn them, and they're nothing in your life. So I've got 3 here, and we'll do it all every day this week, and we'll see if you can come up with anything that you would purchase. I'm going to specifically center MJ out on this one, because I don't think you're going to be in the market for it, Brian, but this is the eye polish for your nails. And I noticed you like to paint your fingernails.
Sure do.
So this is the world's first digital color-changing nails. And what you do is you stick your finger in a little machine, and it instantly changes to the color that you select through over 400 shades that you can get on an app.
It's a quick burn.
It's a quick burn for Brian.
Quick burn.
Shut up and take my money.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. You know what that reminds me of? There's a scene in Total Recall that I was obsessed with when I was a little girl, and it's not the three-eyed boobied one. It's there's a woman, and she's doing her nails, and she literally touches a pen to them, and her colors change. And I was obsessed with this.
Well, we are living in that time
We
now.
are living in that time.
You tried to redeem yourself with that story anyway. Total Recall.
It's cool.
It's cool. Don't think I'm not.
But I like to get my nails did, and this is so you just stick your hands on this and it changes.
Crazy.
Oh my
I want a
gosh.
different shade of red.
Boop. Not that one.
Yeah.
What if
yeah.
it's
Okay.
what if the paint is kind of coming off?
I don't know if it's paint. It kind of takes the form of like a press-on nail, I guess.
Right.
So,
Okay. So it's just changing the color once
It's just changing
the
the
color's
color.
on, so that tomorrow you can have a different color.
right.
I love it.
You're into it, huh?
I'm so into this.
All right. What about-
When is it on market?
It's $95. That's what
fine.
this started. Oh my god.
Prices.
Getting a manicure is
Price is
like 40.
no object.
Yeah.
All right, how about this one? You may have heard of this one on the news, the Ultra Chef Night, the Ultrasonic Chef Night. This
Yeah.
vibrates 30,000 times per second.
Per second.
That doesn't make sense,
Yes.
but
It does.
it allows you to cut your food more easily. So it'll just vibrate right through the tomato, right through the potato.
It's
No
actually
pressure.
50,000 times per second.
Is it?
No, it's not. But see, they could say anything.
They could say anything, yeah.
We'd go, oh, okay. Even if they said 1,000, we would have gone, yeah.
And apparently the food is less likely to stick to the blade, mostly because it's being shaken
Now,
off.
think of a tomato, right?
Right.
That's the example, because I saw a video of it, and that's the example that they use. You know, if you use just kind of a chef's knife with that, sometimes it can squish a bit.
Yeah.
Sure.
Serrated knife usually solves that problem.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of it. I would borrow
You
that.
would borrow
I
that?
would want to do a demo.
I think
of
I'd
that.
borrow it too. Yeah.
I'd want to borrow it.
Because I'd want to try it on more. Like they show tomatoes. I want to try it on fresh French bread to see if I'm really.
No, it's not working on that.
It's not where it's
No.
chopping it up in the garbage.
No, because you do need serrated for the French bread.
Okay.
It's not like that.
What if a serrated knife that's like this that multiplies what 50?
Well, let's start slow.
That's down the road. What about a steak knife? Yeah, exactly.
MJ's living in 2032.
So this is just for this one. But, think about a tomato, right?
Right.
Okay, now name another product. I know that's the example they gave, and that's the video.
Because that's the easy one. Because we
Right.
switch tomatoes. Yeah.
Because then I immediately was like, I don't know if I can justify it for
One tomato.
Say another item that I would use it for.
I have trouble with cherry tomatoes. Like it's another form of tomato, but they're so small that I squished them, and I'm trying
that's
to
true.
chop them in half. Right.
Yeah,
So
I got a technique for that, though. I'll show you later.
okay, I'm interested. See, she's living in 2035. All right, the final one here. This is an AI talking picture frame. So you upload a picture and a short script to generate an AI video that can have a conversation with you. You can have a celebrity in this picture frame. You can have a character. You can have a real person.
Interesting.
And
Now,
they could say a few things to you while you do your...
real?
Yeah.
So AI gets a bad rap, right?
Sure it does.
It does. Now, years ago, if you remember, I thought it was very funny when it was out. I don't think it exists anymore. On the wall, piece of wood, in front of it, Billy Big Mouth Fish.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Billy Bass or whatever, yeah.
And he said stuff to you and moved, and
Yes.
it was funny.
Yeah.
Now, that's the 2025 version of it.
It certainly is, yeah.
I like
But
this.
that's it.
I
I
like
mean, it
it.
is
I would
funny.
put a celebrity crush in there, or I would put someone I hate so I can tell them how I feel. Yeah.
write a little story.
That's right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think you're more likely to put Jensen Ackles in there. Heidi. You
Tell
look
me how great I
beautiful
look every
today.
It's not going to catch on.
You'll be the only one putting Jensen Ackles in there. I'll tell you that. All right, there we go. We got a couple.
That's a borrow.
We got a couple
We got
of
some
promising
good ones here.
starts there. Yeah, very good.
Craig, Brian, and MJ, the Rock 95 Morning Crew on Barry's Rock Station, Rock 95.
I want to talk about strange behavior during the snow because we've had a lot of it. My wife, can I start out with one? Because I don't know if this is strange behavior, but are you guys shoveling out anything other than your driveway? My wife shoveled out her lights. She's got a light on the in the lawn, and she wanted to make sure that was a visible thing.
Good on her.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
She actually took a tumble doing it.
Oh.
And it's caught on the doorbell camera. It's quite amusing.
Oh, you got a little gift with that.
Bring
That's
the
nice.
tape? That'd be great.
Yeah, she showed me. She goes, look what I did. I'm like, hey, that's pretty funny.
And I mean, and that's just it. There's going to be a lot of these observations, I think, that you're going to think are funny because you go, didn't you know? What are you doing?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
It's the first time you've seen snow. So I'll start it off here. Have you seen anybody who's parked on the road during a snow event and the plow goes by and just completely pushes them in, you know?
Yeah.
Do you feel bad for that at all?
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all.
I've seen the aftermath of it. I've never seen it actually happen.
Yeah, the aftermath.
Yeah, and I'm like, whoa, that's a tough one. Especially, I always walk around Livingston, and people are always parking their cars sideways to fit all the cars, and then the plow comes, and there's one car it's going to be there for a very, very long time.
My wife and I were up late on Saturday night when we went to bed. It was probably about 1 a.m, and we looked out the window, and there was a ton of people parked on the road, which you're not allowed to do.
Right.
It's past midnight. You can't do that. They were scrambling to get themselves off the road, so they must have got a warning. And it looked like Benny Hill. It's like,
We have high snowbanks, so this is becoming a common occurrence. People pushing snow across the road.
Yeah.
yes.
Now, I don't have really an issue with it. If you want to push snow across the road, people are doing it in my neighborhood, and I see all these people that live across from a park, and they push the snow all the way across the road, and then it's just kind of on the boulevard, right? No one lives on the other side. My problem with it is I'm driving down the road, and they'll just walk right out in front of me.
Yeah.
I go, no, I don't have a problem with you doing the snow across the road.
Yeah.
Some people would, but now you're being a jerk in multiple ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just pick one route, and I'd be okay with it. If
I
you
mean, we do it to our driveway, and I started doing it, and I put my hood up, right? Because I'm cold.
Oh.
And then I realized that when I turn my head, I can't see anything but my hood. And I'm like, I can't do this because there's going to be a car coming.
Yeah, you got to see. The roads have snow on them, so now if I have to slow down quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought you were doing it to be incognito
So
so no
did
one
I.
knows it's you.
Have you seen anybody on your street maybe who does the bare minimum? So on my street, they have a 2-car driveway.
Uh-huh.
We'll just do one side.
Just one side.
And we'll just both use that side.
Oh,
This will turn out okay, right? I mean, it's easier for us. These people must be in a rush.
I want to say, and I don't know if she's listening, but I see Brenda Devine. Sometimes we'll post a picture on social when it snows, and she's got basically one small little path to her car.
Oh, I can see that.
She's done that many times.
I think that's the path from her car to her house. Yes.
Yeah, it's the bare minimum.
Bare minimum shoveler. Yes, exactly. And those people usually have no gloves, no hat on.
Yeah.
They're in a rush. And the last one, have you seen too? On the roads, when it is a snow event and the snow is coming down, you have somebody who has the 4-ways on
Right.
because it's
Yeah,
hazardous,
don't do that.
and then they go, "We'll switch lanes." I go, "That's great." I go, you don't know not to do that.
Don't do that, people. That is just, it drives me
Yeah.
crazy. Because I want to know, are you actually hazardous? Or is there something wrong with you?
And you're the traffic
right.
expert.
I'm the traffic
If your car is moving and you're just going with traffic,
It's like, dude, we're all going slow.
don't put them on.
Rock 95.
Okay, we're kind of at the beginning of the cold weather season. To be honest, it's going to last all the way till the end of February for sure. So I want to know, what is the temperature you have set at your house? Because I got complaints at my house from my girlfriend saying ours is too cold, blah, blah, blah. And it's to each their own. I know that. But I want to know what the norm is. So my girlfriend was talking to her sister who lives out east. This one was crazy. Her sister had taken butter out of the fridge to bake with. The butter on the counter froze. inside their house. Well, I said, what are they keeping it at? She said 64.
Wow.
Which is insanely cold.
So 64 is 17 Celsius. Yes,
And so
that's pretty
I've
cold.
never been that low, but I will say during the day at my house, we are 70.
Right.
Sometimes 71, which is around 21 degrees. And then at nighttime, we're 69 degrees, which is around 20.5 degrees.
I think that's
Right.
normal.
I
You
think
get
that's
complaints
quite
about that?
Get complaints about that. And
What does she want? A little warmer or a
She
little
wants
colder?
a little warmer during the day. And it depends on your house, right? Like
Yeah.
sometimes if you got a draft or whatever coming in or your windows need replacing.
windows need-
I understand it, but what's the norm? 64 isn't. I know that.
No, that 64 is definitely
Are
not.
you guys hotter during the day than 70? 71?
So 21, I checked last night, we were 21, and that's our like our resting temperature. So,
Right.
and sometimes it's a little cool.
Right.
But I'm good with wearing winter clothes, not winter like snow pants, but you know what?
Parka inside.
I wear sweaters inside. I watch TV with a blanket on. I like that. I kind of like the coziness of that. You know, I don't want to be too hot. I don't want to walk around in shorts and flip flops in the kitchen.
You don't want to be like sitting on your couch and you go, oh, my feet are freezing.
Right.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
When
that
it's
is
that
the worst.
cold.
That's why you got to do like the slippers and everything. I definitely wear the slippers.
And nobody
around the
complains.
house.
I don't think anybody complains.
What are you overnight?
Really, really.
Overnight, we go a little lower, I think. I think we go a degree or two lower. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we're hanging around the 20-degree range.
So
Well,
we're the same.
I think we're the same.
We don't change it at nighttime. It's whatever it was at a certain point because my husband just doesn't change it. He just goes to bed in whatever temperature it was. He's gone to bed before.
Doesn't know how a thermostat works.
feels
Got
pretty
it.
willy-nilly.
Doesn't. He is very willy-nilly. Yeah, I'd have to say we're typically between 69 to 71. It depends on also, like you said, where you are in the home. There is a part of our house, and I realize this, like, the closer the furnace is to, like, the vents are to the heater, those rooms are going to be a lot hotter.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, that is my laundry room, so I don't care. But then as it fluctuates more, and then of course upstairs is always freezing.
Right.
So if I'm going to take a nap, I'm like, let me crank up the heat here.
The only time we get complaints about the cold is if we're cooking, and my wife opens all the windows because she doesn't like the smell of the food.
Same. I
And
get
then
that.
the kids come down and they're like, it's absolutely freezing in here. When can we close some windows? Well, when all the meat smell goes
Smells
outside.
gone. The older I get, the more I'm like my mom, because my mom did the exact same thing. She would open the windows to get some circulation going,
Yeah.
and I would come downstairs and be like, Mom, it's freezing. And now I am my mother.
So I want to throw it out there. Let's see if somebody keeps it to one extreme or another.
Yeah,
there's
or if
somebody
you're in
out
the
there-
norm, I want to hear too. If you're in
Yeah.
the norm, which it sounds like we're all 69 to 71.
Yeah.
We're in
Yeah.
that norm.
Or better yet, you know, is one of you in the norm and the other one is like, you know, I'm wearing a toque inside and there's a reason for it.
Hopefully we're going to get some reasons. Gary already texted us saying thermostat at 15 overnight.
15. Whoa, that's cool.
So please explain yourself. We'll get to it.
Rock 95.
We were talking about what you keep your house temperature at. What's the normal? Do you have controversy in your house because somebody's always cold or somebody's always hot? I have a situation here. When we went away, you obviously turn your house down a little bit to save a little money on heat.
As you do.
Turn it down so much and we came back on a very freezing cold day.
Yeah.
It took forever. And we came late at night.
Not good.
So when we walked into the house, it was ice cold. And it took forever to warm up. I believe we all slept in the same bed.
Little body heat will do it.
But we're looking at the text line at 705-721-ROCK. 705-721-ROCK. That's the phone number as well if you have anything. The normal's hanging around the 70, 71 range.
Yeah, which is like 20, 22.
20, 22, that kind of thing. There's not a lot of variation there. But what do you have?
I keep mine about 70, 71. I'm also an HVAC technician.
Okay.
I do not like changing it all the time because it's harder on your heat exchanger and your furnace. You can burn your furnace out faster.
I heard that. So if you have it really low at nighttime and then in the morning you crank it, your heater is just working harder, right?
That's right. It's harder on the heat exchanger. You'll actually burn your heat exchanger out, and you'll lose almost another 2 to 3 years on your unit.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Professional advice.
Does the same go for air conditioners as well? Like I know people like, you know, turn the AC off at night, open the window, but then in the morning you're cranking your AC as well?
It could freeze up depending on how much humidity is out there.
Interesting.
Okay, and just because you're an HVAC guy, just another question: if you have a AC unit in the backyard and it's covered in snow, do you have to brush that off or no?
Nope.
No. Okay, just want to know that. Personally, I did want to know that.
Craig, Brian, and MJ, the Rock 95 Morning Crew on Barry's Rock Station, Rock 95.